Hello, I am currently sitting in a 2026 Toyota Sienna Limited, and I'm going to run through all the buttons for you. If you find this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Starting in the middle with the shifter, if you pull it back into reverse, it will bring up your backup camera. Then you have neutral, drive, and if you go over to the left, you can shift through the gears manually. This vehicle does have an electronic park brake, so every time you put the vehicle in park, it automatically engages the park brake, and when you take it out of park, it automatically disengages the park brake. Below that, you have a hold button. If you turn this on, you'll see a green hold light in the bottom right corner of the dash. Then if you put the vehicle in drive, you'll see an orange one next to it. You can actually take your foot off the brake while the vehicle's in drive and it won't go anywhere. Say you're sitting in a drive-through and you get tired of holding your foot on the brake, it'll hold it for you. Then when you're ready to move forward a spot, you just tap the gas pedal. It releases, you can move forward, push down hard on the brake, and it'll activate again. Next to that, you have a EV mode button. All hybrids come with this, and it stands for electric vehicle. So basically, if you have a fully charged hybrid battery, you can activate this and do a low-speed, short trip in full electric. Next to that, you have some drive modes. You can rock it back and forth, and on the dash, you can go through Eco, Normal, and Sport. Eco is going to try to make it as fuel efficient as possible, shift a little sooner, try to run the climate control a little less. Normal is for normal driving. Sport is going to try to give you all the power that it can. In front of the shifter, you have the start button for the vehicle. Up here is the hazards. You have a USB charging port right there, and then a wireless phone charger right there. This vehicle does have 4-zone auto climate control. This button here will change the driver's side temperature. This will do the fan speed up and down. Rear will let you switch to the rear climate control so you can make changes back there. Sync will make the rear and passenger side temperature do whatever the driver's side does. Mode will change where the vents are going to blow. This will do the passenger side temperature. Down here you have auto, which is like a thermostat for your car. So if it's on auto 70 and it's hot out, it'll cool it down to 70. And if it's cold out, it'll heat it up to 70. This will turn climate control off. This will defrost the front window, so it'll blow all the air up on the windshield. This will de-ice the back window and the side mirrors. This will turn AC on and off, recirculate on and off. This one will turn off the rear vents. And then this vehicle does have heated and cooled seats, so you have high, medium, low, and off for the driver's side heated seat, high, medium, low, and off for the driver's side cooled seat, and then the passenger controls are right there. In the top left corner of the radio screen is your cloud navigation. You do have to have an active subscription for this through Toyota. It costs $15 per month, and then you'll have built-in maps on the radio screen. Otherwise, you can use your wireless Apple CarPlay or Android Auto to use your phone's navigation on the screen for free. Then you have the music symbol. At the top, you have favorites, where it shows all your presets off to the right. Then you have tune, where you can do FM, AM, and XM. You do get 3 months free XM radio with every new Toyota. So if you go XM channel 57, tune to channel, it'll bring it up for you on the right side there. If you like that station, you want to hit the heart, and it'll put it on your favorites list. Down below, you can go channel by channel. You can pause it and back it up if you missed a song. You can even hit notify me, and if you like the artist or the song, you can check mark it, and it'll tell you if it's playing on any XM station. Then if you go back, you have FM, AM, and XM. This is for finding music. So if you're looking for XM music and you want rock music, it'll give you all the rock stations off to the right. The phone tab will just take you to your Bluetooth, Apple CarPlay, or Android Auto, so you can have all your contacts on the screen. The vehicle tab here, you can do some climate control stuff up on the screen. You could do trip information like range to empty and miles per gallon that you're getting, and then vehicle alert, where it'll tell you if there's anything wrong with the vehicle. Finally, on the settings tab, you can log into your profile, adjust the date and time, make all kinds of different vehicle customizations. Up above, you have map light. This will turn all the lights in the van on, all the lights off, and then right in the middle on door, anytime a door is open, the lights will come on. This is for the left sliding door. You can open and close it. Same for the right side, and then the rear hatch. Then you do have a sunroof, so this will open and close the sunroof. This will vent the sunroof up and down. Then you have your SOS Safety Connect button. So if you get a flat tire or have some sort of emergency, you can push this, it'll call Toyota, and they can send help your way. This vehicle does have home link for the garage door openers, so you have 1, 2, and 3 different garage doors. If you push this, it'll actually walk you through a little video of how to sync up your garage door remote so you can use this instead. Then you can have a regular mirror, or if you pull this tab towards you, you can have a digital rearview mirror out the back. And if you want to make some adjustments to that, you can push this button here and you can move it up and down, left and right, tilt it, zoom in, zoom out, whatever you want to do. Behind the steering wheel, you have the wipers. If you go up to mist, it'll do one swipe and then back to off. One click down is the delayed setting where you can choose the delay time right there. Then you have low and high. If you pull this lever towards you, it'll spray and clean the front windshield. If you push it away from you, it'll spray and clean the back windshield. And then if you twist the end here, there's a delayed setting for the back wiper and then on for the back wiper. For the headlights, you can go all the way down to DRL off, which is daytime running lights off, no lights at all. Most people leave it on auto all the time. They'll turn on and off on their own. Otherwise, there's park lights, headlights, forward for high beam, back for low beam, and then you can turn your fog lights on and off right there. On the right side of the steering wheel, you have mode, which will go through AM, FM, XM, Bluetooth, all your sources. Or if you hold this down for about 3 seconds, it'll actually mute the radio. Next to that, these arrows will go through your favorite radio station presets. Or if you're listening to like Amazon Music or something, it'll do next song and back a song. This vehicle does have adaptive cruise control. So basically, if you have the cruise control set at 70 miles per hour and you come up on a car going any slower, it'll automatically sense that car, slow down, and match their speed. To set that, you turn on the cruise control by hitting this button right here. It'll say radar cruise control active. Once you get to the speed you want to set it at, you just hit set. It'll say set at 70 miles per hour up on the dash. If you want to bump it up to 72, you can go 1, 2. If you want to go back down to 70, you can go 1, 2. If you want to cancel the cruise control, you can hit cancel or tap the brake pedal. You do have a zone selector here, so you can choose 3, 2, and 1, and that's how close it'll follow the vehicle in front of you. Then you do have lane trace assist. So basically, if you're driving down the highway with the cruise control set, it'll look ahead at the lines in front of you and try to keep the vehicle perfectly centered. If you don't like that, you can turn it off right there. On the left side of the steering wheel, you have volume controls for the radio. Next to that, you have a voice command button. Tune to XM channel 57.
Tuning to Sirius XM channel 57.
Or if you hold this for about 3 seconds, it'll actually bring up your Siri or Google Assistant, so you can make phone calls, text messages, things like that. This phone right here, you can hit this to answer phone calls and then hit it again to hang up. And then this is like a clear button, so if you ever get a notification up on the screen, you can hit this to clear it. Then on this left, right, up and down arrows is for customizing the center display. So if you push right, you can see at the bottom you have a screen 1, screen 2, and screen 3. And then you can customize each one. So if you want to customize it, you just hold down the OK button. Once that pops up, you can customize the center. You can go over to the left side and customize the left side to whatever you want to see. And then you can customize the right side to whatever you want to see. Once you have it where you want it, you just hit the back button. It'll kick out of there and you can do screen 1, screen 2, and screen 3 again. On the left side of the dash, you have a button to turn off traction control. Normally you'd want to leave this on, but if you were stuck in some snow or mud and you wanted to spin the tires to try to get out, you can turn it off right there. Then this is for your automatic high beams. So basically, if you're driving down the highway at night with your high beams on and you meet another car and forget to dim them, it can sense their headlights and dim them for you automatically. If you like that feature, you want it lit up like that. AC 120 volt, so this has like a regular outlet in the second row. You can hit this to turn it on. Over here, you can adjust the brightness for the gauges up and down. Then this will go through odometer, trip A and trip B. Down here, you have a button to open the fuel door on the side of the vehicle. And then if you push in the power door off button, the sliding doors will work manually instead of power. And then this vehicle does have a power telescopic steering wheel that you can move up and down, in and out right there. Finally, on the driver door, you have all 4 window controls. They are all one-touch auto up and down, so if you give it a quick push, it rolls all the way down. And if you lift up on it real quick, it'll roll all the way back up. Then you have your window locks. If you turn those on, nobody in the vehicle can roll the windows up or down. Then you can lock and unlock the doors right there. For adjusting the mirror, you just turn this to the left, adjust it, turn it to the right, adjust the right mirror, and then if you put it back in the center, if you bump this, it won't go anywhere. Then this vehicle does have power folding mirrors. So if you push it all the way back, it'll fold the mirrors in and they will stay folded in. If you go all the way forward, they will stay folded out all the time. And then if you put it in the middle on A for auto, anytime you get out of the vehicle and lock the doors, the mirrors will fold in. Then you do have memory seats on this vehicle. So you have seat 1, seat 2, and set. So if you get your seat right where you like it and you go set 1, it'll beep and then number 1 will be saved. So if your seat gets out of position, you can just hit number 1. It'll go right back to where you like it. And that should be all the buttons on this 2026 Toyota Sienna Limited. If you found this video helpful, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you.